while Dominic is currently
murders.
serving 22 years in prison for arson, blackmail and sex offences.
Shut up, I'll send someone out, I'll beat you up in a minute.
Number 4,
Jeez.
Frankie Fraser. One of the most recognisable faces
Oh my god. Did I just hear correctly? More than 25 murders? Like, these people just go around causing havoc, killing people. To like, I don't get it. What do they plan to gain? What do they plan to achieve? Like, this whole thing is just crazy. Ugh. It's crazy, honestly. Let's go on.
in modern British crime, Mad Frankie Fraser was a guy you didn't want to cross.
The police say I've killed 40 people, not 41. If they'd have said 41, I'd have really been upset. I hate odd numbers.
And the nickname is not just for show. He was actually certified insane during a short prison stint after World War II, a conflict he'd managed not to take part in by deserting. Fraser eventually became an enforcer for the Richardson Gang during the 60s and was reportedly involved in numerous episodes of torture and murder.
But I allegedly pulled a guy's teeth out with pliers. I only wished it had been true.
His violence followed him in prison, where he would often start fights with other inmates and guards.
That is where I slung Eric Mason out with an axe in his head.
Number 3, the Gunn Brothers. Heads of the Bestwood cartel, named after the Bestwood estate in Nottingham where they set up their criminal enterprise, brothers David and Colin Gunn became the city's foremost gang lords.
So they're brothers.
In the 1990s, the brothers had risen through the ranks from petty criminals to underworld figures, a rise largely unchallenged by the city's other criminals.
Drug trafficking, protection rackets, corruption and murder became commonplace under their watch, so much so that the city earned the nickname of Shottingham. As their empire grew and drugs flowed in, Colin started becoming more and more violent and volatile, as steroids and cocaine use heightened his worst impulses. Under his watch, even innocents would pay the price of his crimes. Number 2, the Richardson Brothers. Charlie and Eddie Richardson were the leaders of what many still consider the most sadistic and ruthless gang in Britain, the Richardson Gang. They were often simply referred to as the Torture Gang due to their preferred way of settling scores and intimidating rivals and transgressors. After holding mock trials, their victims could be subject to electric shocks, teeth pulling using pliers, toe cutting, or even being nailed to the floor. The Richardsons controlled South London, but ended up in a feud with the Krays that lasted into the mid-60s.
The Richardsons, they were frighteners, really vicious people.
Number 1, the Kray twins.
That's crazy.